Welcome to Law Made Simple, where we decode everyday legal questions with clarity and ease. Today, we're diving into a topic that's buzzing across screens in India: screen recording OTT content and downloading pirated movies. With the rise of platforms like Netflix, Prime Video, and Hotstar, entertainment is just a click away. But with convenience comes confusion. Is it okay to record your favorite scenes and share them? What about downloading movies from torrent sites? Let's start with screen recording. It might seem harmless, just capturing a moment you loved, but legally, it's not allowed. Under India's Copyright Act, 1957, the content on OTT platforms is protected. Recording and redistributing it violates the rights of the creators and platforms. Even if it's for personal use, it's still a breach of copyright. Now let's talk torrents. Torrent sites offer pirated versions of movies and shows, often before they're officially released. Downloading these is illegal. You could face fines or even jail time. Even streaming pirated content without downloading it crosses ethical lines. It may not always be prosecuted, but it undermines the entire creative ecosystem. So what's the right way to enjoy content? Subscribe to licensed platforms. Support the artists, producers, and technicians who bring stories to life. Legal consumption isn't just about following rules, it's about valuing creativity and respecting effort. When we choose ethical viewing, we help build a culture that rewards originality. Thanks for tuning in to Law Made Simple. If you found this helpful, like, share, and subscribe for more legal insights made easy. 3, 2, 1. Today, we're tackling a 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Law Made Simple. 3, 2, 1. Today, we're tackling a question that's often overlooked but legally loaded. Can you screen record content from OTT platforms? Screen recording might feel like a harmless way to save or share your favorite scenes. But legally, it's a violation of copyright. The Copyright Act of 1957 governs all creative content in India, and Section 51 clearly defines what counts as infringement. Recording, reproducing, or distributing content without permission from the copyright holder is illegal. That includes screen recording shows, movies, or even short clips from platforms like Netflix, Prime Video, or Disney Plus Hotstar. OTT platforms operate under strict licensing agreements. When you subscribe, you're granted access to view, not to copy or redistribute. That's why most platforms use DRM, digital rights management, to block screen recording and protect their content. If someone records and shares OTT content, especially for public use or profit, they could face legal action. Penalties range from fines to imprisonment, depending on the severity of the infringement. So next time you're tempted to hit record, remember, what feels casual could be a serious breach of law. Respect the creators, respect the platforms, and consume content the right way. Stay informed, stay responsible. This is Law Made Simple, making legal clarity just a play button away. 3, 2, 1. Now we're decoding the legal side of torrenting. 3, 2, 1. Today, we're 3, 2, 1. Now we're decoding the legal side of torrenting and pirated movies in India, a topic that's often misunderstood. Torrenting works through peer-to-peer sharing, where users exchange files directly. It's a powerful technology, but when used to share pirated movies, it crosses into illegal territory. Pirated content refers to unauthorized copies of films, shows, or music, distributed without the creator's consent. Under the Copyright Act of 1957, specifically Section 63, piracy is a punishable offense. If you're caught distributing pirated content, you could face imprisonment and hefty fines. The law treats distribution as a serious crime. But what if you're just downloading for personal use? That's where things get murky. It's a legal gray area. While not always prosecuted, it's still ethically questionable and technically a violation. Viewing pirated content isn't the same as piracy, but storing it on your device can be risky. It may expose you to malware, legal scrutiny, or future liability. The safest path is clear: avoid torrents for copyrighted material. Support creators by using licensed platforms. Legal consumption protects not just the industry, but you, the viewer. Stay informed, stay responsible, and let's build a culture that respects creativity. 3, 2, 1. Let's talk about a common scenario. What if you've already 3, 2, 1. Now we're 3, 2, 1. Let's talk about a common scenario. What if you've already downloaded and watched pirated movies? 3, 2, 1. Now we're decoding the 3, 2, 1. Let's talk about a common scenario. What if you've already downloaded and watched pirated movies? What does the law actually say? First, watching pirated content alone isn't considered a criminal offense in India. The law doesn't penalize viewers who stream or watch downloaded content privately. But storing those files on your device? That's where things get tricky. It can be seen as potential copyright infringement, especially if those files are shared or redistributed. Legal enforcement in India focuses primarily on distributors, the ones who upload, share, or profit from pirated content. If you're not distributing, you're unlikely to face legal action. That said, it's not a free pass. Holding on to pirated files still carries risks, both legal and digital. Interestingly, there's no blanket ban on torrent sites in India. Some are blocked, others aren't. But just because you can access them doesn't mean it's legal to use them for copyrighted material. Ultimately, the law leans toward awareness over punishment. It's about educating users, not criminalizing casual viewers. So if you've downloaded content in the past, consider deleting it and switching to legal platforms. Support creators. Respect the law. And stay informed, because knowing your rights is the first step toward doing what's right. This is Law Made Simple, making digital law easy to understand, one click at a time. 3, 2, 1. Let us explore a question many ask but few understand. Why are torrent sites still active? 3, 2, 1. Let's talk 3, 2, 1. Let us explore a question many ask but few understand. Why are torrent sites still active, even though piracy is illegal? The answer lies in how these sites operate. Most torrent platforms are hosted abroad, outside India's legal jurisdiction. That makes it difficult for Indian authorities to take direct action against them. Under the IT Act of 2000, Section 69A empowers the government to block access to online content. But here's the catch: it can only block specific URLs, not entire platforms. So when one link is taken down, another pops up in its place. It's a digital game of whack-a-mole. News sites, mirror domains, and proxy servers keep replacing the ones that are banned. Technology evolves faster than regulation can keep up. This isn't just a legal issue, it's a public awareness challenge. Many users don't realize the risks or the impact of accessing pirated content. That's why education is key. Understanding the law helps us make better choices. Supporting legal platforms protects creators, viewers, and the digital ecosystem. Stay informed. Stay responsible. This is Law Made Simple, where awareness is the first step toward action. Three, 2, 1. Let's bring it all together with a quick legal recap. 3, 2, 1. Let us explore 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it all together with a quick legal recap. The backbone of India's digital content law is the Copyright Act of 1957, especially sections 51 and 63. These sections define what counts as infringement and outline penalties for unauthorized use, reproduction, or distribution of copyrighted material. Then there's the IT Act of 2000, with Section 69A empowering the government to block access to online content that violates the law. But enforcement isn't always straightforward, especially when platforms are hosted abroad or constantly shifting. OTT platforms operate under licensing agreements, which means users are granted permission to view, not to copy, record, or share. To protect this, most services use DRM, or digital rights management, which actively blocks screen recording and unauthorized downloads. It's important to understand the difference. Viewing content is legal, storing pirated files is risky, and sharing them is a criminal offense. These distinctions matter. Ultimately, the law draws a line between what's legal and what's ethical. Just because something is easy or common doesn't mean it's right. Awareness is the key to responsible digital behavior. And that's exactly what Law Made Simple is here for, making legal boundaries clear, practical, and easy to follow. 3, 2, 1. As we wrap up, here's what really matters. Be a 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it all together. 3, 2, 1. As we wrap up, here's what really matters. Be a responsible viewer. The choices we make online shape the future of entertainment and creativity. Use legal OTT platforms. They're not just safer, they're fair to the people who work hard behind the scenes. Avoid torrent sites and pirated content. It might seem convenient, but it undermines the entire industry and violates the law. Understanding your digital rights empowers you to make informed decisions, not just for yourself, but for the community around you. Let's spread awareness, not piracy. Talk about it. Share what you've learned. Help others see the value in consuming content ethically. Because when we support creators, we support storytelling, innovation, and culture. So if this episode helped you see things more clearly, do your part. Like, share, and subscribe. This is Law Made Simple, making legal literacy accessible, one viewer at a time.